Good evening to all you geeks out there in Geekdom land. And hopefully you are watching the Super Bowl and I guess enjoying it. I'm not. I don't like the Eagles. I don't even like KC, but I wanted KC to beat the Eagles, and so far they are losing. But the cool thing that happened tonight was we got a Flash trailer. Unfortunately, I don't think Steven can join me. In fact, I think he's watching the Super Bowl with his family. They're all KC fans over there, so hopefully they're having a good time. But Steven did the Mandalorian trailer without me, so I figured I'd do this one without him. That's just the way it goes. So here, let's take a look at the trailer. Let's see if I can do this right. Share screen. Hold on. There we go. Entire screen. There we go. All right. So if you were watching the trailer in the Super Bowl, the trailer in the Super Bowl was like a condensed version of the actual full trailer. The full trailer is about, as you can see, is almost 3 minutes long. So I'm going to start playing this, and I might pause it here and there as we go along and talk about it. Oh, it helps if I actually hit play on the right screen.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline.
That's Michael Keaton.
Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not going to lose her again. Time has a pattern
I think I'm going to let it play through the
that it
first
can't
one.
help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. My face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past,
Wayne Manor.
you have no idea what the consequences could be. Bruce,
The flash rings.
you could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
I've
Zod.
been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
That gives me chills.
Oh. You are.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Batfleck.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Nice.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry.
We're Barry.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are going to want to see this.
Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, and those are the 3 comic books that led up into this movie. I have all 3 of those, by the way. And actually, whoops, pause that. Actually, the Flash gets his ring. For those of you who are Flash fans out there, you might know that the Flash has a ring where his suit is actually compressed inside the ring. And the cool thing is he ejects the suit and then he like runs right into the ring, which is pretty cool. So I'm hoping that we get that effect in the movie. I am super stoked about this movie. I mean, I was stoked from day one when they announced this film, and then we've had so many changes since James Gunn came in that I felt it got tainted, you know. But at this point, I think we might be in for a really, really good movie. Of course, it's going to be good. Michael Keaton is Batman, and he's starring, so heck yeah, it's going to be good. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Whoops, sorry, I was trying to get it to. So I kind of wanted to go through it again, and this time I'm actually going to pause in some places. So here, we'll start this.
Something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe.
That's
So why do you want
Batfleck.
to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not going to lose her again. Time has a pattern
Okay.
that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets.
Okay, right here. This intrigues me. So, if you guys go back and you watch, Steven and I broke down the Flashpoint story, the animated movie Flashpoint, which is one of my all-time favorite DC comic storylines. But in the Flashpoint storyline, Barry goes back in time to save his mother from dying. You know, he's being very selfish, you know, and he wants his mother back. So he goes back in time to save her from dying. What Barry doesn't know when he does this is that the Reverse Flash is actually the one who kills his mother. So obviously they're not going with the Reverse Flash with this storyline. But I'm wondering, since we have these two Barrys, is the second Barry, is he kind of taking the place of Reverse Flash as Eobard Thawne? But yet Barry doesn't realize it, which would make sense because, you know, Barry doesn't know that the Reverse Flash is the one who kills his mother all the way up until the end. So, and then the Reverse Flash basically says it's his own fault for going back in time, which seems to be a problem with Barry. So I'm kind of wondering if this second Barry Allen is our Reverse Flash, although they're not actually making him a Reverse Flash. So we'll go on.
My face. You stole my face.
I do like that.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences could be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
And I got a feeling this is the last time we will see Ben Affleck as Batman. So I hope he gets a really good, you know, a good portion of the film, because he never got a great shot at being Batman in my opinion, since we didn't get a solo film with Batfleck. So I wish him all the luck for this. I hope it's really good.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe. Sorry.
Okay, we lost Henry Cavill as our Superman, but we still get Zod, and this is an incredible Zod. I love him so much. I can't think of his name right now. So I am super stoked to see Zod back.
We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans.
Now here, let's go back just a second. So this is the second Barry here, and this, okay, spoilers. This is actually a bat suit that he has turned into the Flash suit. In fact, if it's hard to see here, but he's actually cut off the ears of the bat cowl, of the bat mask, and he's kind of filed them down just a little bit and stuff. So, and he's painted the suit, and yeah, so that's gonna be cool.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
The Batmobile. Oh, he looks great. He looks so good.
You are.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Yeah, I don't care how many times I watch it. I get the hairs on my arms stand up when he says I'm Batman.
I would like to point out Mom's comment.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you? Oh, no bat nipples either.
Also, Michael Shannon.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Michael Shannon is Zod, and he's just incredible. He was such a great Zod in the Man of Steel film, so that's going to be awesome. He's back. Batfleck again.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Now, this is pretty interesting too. So we got Supergirl.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm we're Barry.
So they're kind of taking the storyline of which story was it? I can't think of it. There's one storyline where basically Superman is kidnapped by he is discovered by the government right after the Kents have found him, and the government actually takes Superman from the Kents, and when they do, they basically hold him captive. So then when you see Superman, he's like this scrawny little Superman, and I can't think of which storyline that was, but it looks like they're kind of borrowing that, but they're plugging in Kara instead of Clark.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are going to want to see this.
Nice. So looks like they've talked to Ezra Miller about the way he runs, because it looks like he may run better than he did in the Justice League film. I hated the way he ran in that movie. He just looks stupid. I think this looks great. Again, with all the issues we've had with Ezra Miller over the last year, with all the firings that James Gunn has done, this movie has changed a lot since its inception in the beginning, and I was super excited back then for it, and I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but now watching the trailer, seeing it for about my fifth time, I am super stoked. I cannot wait for this movie, mainly for Michael Keaton. Yeah, I have to admit it's more for Michael Keaton than it is anybody else, and I got a feeling this is probably the last time we're going to see Keaton in the bat suit, which is sad, but at least he gets another shot at the bat suit. And honestly, I hope the movie does such huge numbers and everyone just loves on Michael Keaton, and maybe James Gunn will go, okay, we need to bring Michael Keaton back. And honestly, he needs to bring Michael Keaton back. He needs to bring Michael Keaton back, bring him back as the older Batman, as Bruce Wayne, who's retiring as Batman, and he looks for his replacement, Terry McGinnis, and we get a live action Batman Beyond. That is what I want to happen. I don't know if James Gunn will make it happen. He can make it in Elseworlds. He said there will be Elseworlds, in his new future for the DCU. He's already stated the Batman is an Elseworlds story. He stated that the Teen Titans Go is an Elseworlds story. He stated something else was an Elseworlds. Oh, the Joker 2. All these are going to be Elseworlds. So what? So make Batman Beyond and Elseworlds. I am super fine with that. Go for it. I don't care that it's not a part of the main continuity. That's fine. Just give me freaking Michael Keaton. That's what I want. So if you listen to us this past Saturday, I broke the news that there's a rumor going around that we're going to get introduced to possibly the new Batman coming up, who will be the official Batman of the new DCU. And it's rumored, again, this is just a rumor, it is rumored that it is going to be somebody who's previously played Batman. And it was put up 3 photos, one of Val Kilmer, and we all know Val cannot do the part anymore. 2, George Clooney. Oh, hell no. In fact, James Gunn axed that idea anyway. He said, no, George Clooney will not return. And the last one was Christian Bale, from the Dark Knight series. So if that was to happen, I'd like to see Christian Bale come back as the Batman. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I don't know if he'd do that. I don't know if he'd bring back a previous one. Honestly, if he's going to bring back a previous one, he should just go forward with Michael Keaton, because that was the original plans. But we all know he's axed all the plans that the previous, leadership of DC had decided on. So this is what we got. So get out there. June 21st, I think it is. Did it give see if it gave the date? I think it's like June 21st is the movie premiere. Anyway, 16th. Okay, thank you, Tito. I mean Megan. So June 16th. Get out there June 16th. Go see this movie. Just give it all the love in the world. Hope you enjoyed my little halftime show. I apologize that Steven couldn't be here with me. But again, he did The Mandalorian without me, so he deserves this. All right. With that said, check us out tomorrow night. Also, we are going to air our Bad Batch Season 2 mid-season review. You can see that on YouTube, Facebook, all of our usual places. That'll be tomorrow night, 7:00. Check that out. We will not be live. It's a pre-recorded episode, but I'll try to be in the chat. If you get comments or anything, I'll try to respond back to you. So with that said, over and out, and hold on, I'm looking for my outro. Over and out, and I'm Batman. Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
may the force be with you.